All right, have not fans. Let's talk about David pulling a douche move by suggesting to the doctor that Celine be fired from the hospital. Now, I think this was very messed up on so many levels. Like, for one, Celine obviously wanted to check on Jim, but it kind of really had to do with the whole child support bull crap, I guess. But all in all, Jim is the father of her two sons. So at the end of the day, she does deserve to see how he's doing. The question is, it would be different if Celine kept harassing Jim. Like, she went to the room multiple times trying to get child support money and everything while the dude is like still recovering from being shot. But she hasn't even seen Jim once, hence why she's working at the hospital, because no child support. She needs money. And no, I'm not even going to go into my rant about her being a millionaire, because even though she should, because he's paid her millions of dollars in hush money child support over the years, yet none of it had been spent for whatever reason. Long story short, without her job at the hospital, what is she going to do? Again, let's forget about the money that she should have from the child support, but I don't know. This makes no sense. Why would David have Celine fired? Jim is not going to be, we know how this show works. Jim is not going to be in the hospital that long, unless he really will be in the hospital for this entire season, if only like 48 hours pass by in terms of the show's timeline. But there was no justification for that. Like I said before, if it was shown that Celine, while working, would kind of sneak by and go to Jim's room on multiple occasions or something like that, that warrants of being fired, despite her being the baby mama, which she strangely didn't mention to that doctor at all. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, if Celine was doing something that had us figuring, she needs to lose her job, that is completely unprofessional. But no, she literally went to she was going to follow protocol, as the doctor kept telling her to do, and yet David made it so she'll be fired. So really, while David thought he was doing what was best to protect Jim, he's literally giving Celine even more fuel to the fire to work with Veronica, which he will already meet with Veronica to talk about the whole plot against the Jim in regards to child support. So really, now Celine, if she loses her job before she meets Veronica, that's going to give her even more reason to take Jim for everything he's got, which isn't much at all. So yeah, David really messed up there. Kind of like going back a few seasons where Mitch arranged for Warlock to get arrested because he thought he was helping Candace, but that made things worse for him. I mean, worse for Candace, because Warlock teamed up with Jim and learned about how much money she really took. So yeah, David done messed up, whether he knows it or not. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Regardless as to how you feel about Celine as a character, especially because we haven't seen her in years, do you think David was justified in having her fired? Honestly, no. You're damn wrong, David Harrington. I'm speaking in the third person, and I did what I did in order to help protect Jim. Because that former maid of his would have just kept on harassing him for that child support money. And I would not stand for that. So no, it was messed up. So yeah, comment, subscribe, links to my social media in the description below.